Hello everyone, good evening. Good evening, Rahul. Good evening, Divakar. So, complete your first ritual. Let's just like this lesson and please share this lesson with your friends also so that they can also join us for the uh, topic of homophones for us today. फटाफट से इस लेसन को हम लोग शेयर कर देते हैं अपने दोस्तों के साथ ताकि वो लोग भी हम लोग को ज्वाइन कर सके सेशन में और प्लीज़ लाइक दिस पर्टिकुलर वीडियो एंड सब्सक्राइब टू द चैनल. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Unacademy. Let's crack defense examinations with Gargee Mitra. So I'm Gargee Mitra. I have a teaching experience of more than 3 years. I have done my graduation in economics, and currently I'm pursuing a master's in business economics. Please use the code Gargee to get maximum off on your Unacademy Plus subscriptions. I'll tell you how. For example, if you're subscribing for NDA, Airforce Group, X and Y, Navy subscriptions, first of all, Unacademy Plus gives you a great benefits if you subscribe in for that particular Plus channel, because what happens is you get many benefits which I'll be talking about in the coming minutes. First of all, if your total course was for 9,600 rupees and you apply this particular code and you get a straight discount of around 1,000 rupees. And why I'm taking 24 months? Because just by paying one more month more extra fees, you're getting extension for 1 saal. Okay, 1 year. By one more month's fees, you are getting extension for 1 more year. So it's a more beneficial plan for you as compared to a 12-month or a 6-month plan. Okay, so apply this code and you will get a discount. Look, earlier it was for 9,600, now it is for 8,600 something. So today's topic, as we told you, will be about homophones. We were covering up a series of 500 homophones, which will be important for you NDA, Air Force XNY, and Navy examinations. Okay, so let me tell you something about Unacademy Plus educators. Unacademy has India's top educators, which are there to help you out throughout your preparation process, like Abhishek sir, Vishal sir, Siddhant sir, Sandeep sir, and many others. They are very expert in their field and they can help you out at a very uh, nice way. Plus, also it conducts special classes which are totally for free, and you can totally go into the Unacademy Learning application or their website and see the free stuff available therein. Also, free special classes are on mathematics, economics, current affairs, polity, English, geography, and many others. These are such kind of special classes जो आपको बताएंगे कोर्स के अंदर कंटेंट कैसा होता है. Also, it conducts these test series, which are a very important part of your preparation process. It tells you where you are actually standing and where you need to work on. So, an academy conducts these weekly mock tests for your examinations. For example, we are talking about defense examinations. So, we'll be taking up your CDS, AFCAT, NDA, Air Force, and other examinations. Also, it provides you with comprehensive syllabus. You should know what to learn and especially what not to learn. Okay, you can't learn each and everything. You have concise syllabus on general awareness, which covers up your history, geography, polity, etc. You have preparation strategy पे होता है, English पे होता है, CDS, current affairs, mathematics, AFCAT, and many others. You can totally check them out. Okay. Also, why an Academy Plus? Biggest benefit is that you get the benefit of flexible schedule. आप कभी भी कहीं पे भी इसकी क्लासेस देख सकते हैं, रिकॉर्ड करी भी डाउनलोड कर सकते हो उनको. लैंग्वेज में सिर्फ आपका हिंदी इंग्लिश नहीं, आपके देर आर वेरियस रीजनल लैंग्वेजेस एज वेल. प्लस यू गेट टू प्रैक्टिस अनलिमिटेड टाइम्स, नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स. द मोर यू प्रैक्टिस द मोर परफेक्ट यू बिकम. You have the opportunity of chatting with the educator, chatting in the sense that you can ask your queries one on one with the educators. Your doubts don't remain doubts, they get sorted out there and then only. You have interactive posts throughout your sessions going on. Plus, you have the biggest benefit is that you can learn anytime, anywhere that you wish to. For all this, please install this particular Unacademy learning application. If you are using iOS, go to App Store, and if you're using Android, go to the Play Store. ओके. तो चलिए जल्दी जल्दी इस लेसन को हम लोग शेयर कर देते हैं अपने दोस्तों के साथ ताकि वो भी हम लोग को ज्वाइन कर सकें. प्लीज शेयर दिस लेसन विद योर फ्रेंड्स ऑल्सो. प्लीज लाइक दिस पर्टिकुलर वीडियो एंड प्लीज सब्सक्राइब टू द चैनल. And do not forget to hit the notification bell so that whenever I'm online, you get to know. Great. So it was a little technical glitch yesterday evening when I had to leave the class in between. But I covered the rest of the topics, rest of the homophones that we were going to cover up in the yesterday's topic at the 8 p.m. session. So you can definitely check out yesterday's 8 p.m. session for the remaining words that we were going to cover up in the evening. Okay, so today we'll be continuing what is scheduled for today. एंड जो रिमेनिंग कल का था 4 से 5 बजे वाला वो मैंने 8 से 9 में कवर अप करा दिया था. Okay, so go and check out the 8 to 9 p.m. class of yesterday, that is 7th December. Okay, so moving ahead, we are going to continue with homophones. The first word for today is might. The first word is might. First might is might. So this particular word means used for saying that something is possible. Okay, this particular word shows possibility कि ये चीज हो सकती है, नहीं भी हो सकती है, पता नहीं है. This might happen, this might not happen. It shows something is possible. Example, I might be a few minutes late. I can be, I cannot be. That means I'm using the word might, which has a yes or a no. Okay, so guys, if you have any questions, any issue, please let me know in the comment section. I will be there to solve out each and every problem that you have regarding the particular lesson. Next might is MITE. MITE. This might means little or small, छोटा. Example देखते हैं. Some teachers take everything a mite too seriously. Some teachers take everything a little too seriously. Okay. There must be many words which are very common, which you must have known. So what happens is कि I'm just here to give you a basic example, basic clearance, basic conceptual clarity about the particular words. Okay, you might know that where to use these words, where not to use. I'm just here to give you conceptual clarity. Next word is mist. First mist is MIST. MIST. This mist means very small drops of water. Okay, very small drops of water. Example, we could just see the outline of the house through the mist. Okay. Second mist is MISSED, which means to fail to hit or catch. For example, I missed the bus. That means I failed to catch the bus. Missed मतलब छूट जाना. हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं missed को? छूट जाना. I failed to catch the bus. मुझसे बस छूट गई. Example देखते हैं. He missed 20 games after breaking a bone in his wrist. Okay. He missed 20 games. He failed at 20 games after breaking a bone in his wrist. Next word is moose. Next word is moose. First is MOOSE. MOOSE. This moose means a large deer. A large deer. Deer in Hindi is hiran. Okay. Example देखते हैं. The team already knew that moose exposed to a new predator populations are more vulnerable. Okay. Moose over here is an animal. Next moose is MOUSSE. MOUSSE. This moose is basically a type of light food made by mixing together cream and egg whites. Okay. Don't we have we not tried chocolate mousse? Okay. So it is basically a kind of light food. एक ये हल्के प्रकार का खाना होता है जो बनता है आपका क्रीम और एग वाइट्स को मिलाकर. जब हम लोग क्रीम और एग वाइट्स को फेंटते हैं उसके बाद उस चीज़ से उसको और डेवलप करते हैं, उसके बाद एक खाना बनता है जिसको बोलते हैं हम लोग मूज. ओके, बाय मिक्सिंग टुगेदर क्रीम एंड एग वाइट्स वी गेट अ टाइप ऑफ फूड, अ लाइट फूड विच इज कॉल्ड एज मूज. एग्जाम्पल, शी वुड बेक अ चॉकलेट मूज torte. The mousse is kind of a dish. It's kind of a food. Okay. This mousse, MOUSSE, is kind of a food. And this moose, Moose, is kind of an animal. Okay, easy now? It is kind of a food basically, sir. It's a sweet food, kind of a dessert. Okay, great. Moving ahead, we have the next word is muscle. First muscle is Muscle. Muscle. We all know what kind of a muscle we are talking about. हम सबको पता है मसल किसको बोलते हैं हम लोग, जो हमारे हाथ में अंदर के तरफ पे एक बेसिकली बॉडी पार्ट होता है, इनसाइड अ बॉडी इट्स अ पार्ट, जिसको हम लोग टाइट या रिलैक्स करने से हमारे बॉडी में मूवमेंट होती है, जिसके थ्रू हमारे बॉडी में मूवमेंट होती है. ओके, मसल्स आर बेसिकली पार्ट्स इनसाइड योर बॉडी दैट you can make tight or relax in order to produce movement. Okay, these muscles in my hand are basically producing a movement. Everybody know what a muscle is? Muscle wala muscle. Example: Rooney has pulled a muscle in his thigh and won't be on and won't play tomorrow. Okay, next muscle is Mussel. Now, what is this muscle? Mussel is a type of small sea animal. Okay, a shellfish kind of a person, a shellfish kind of a fish. Sorry, not a person, but a shellfish kind of a animal, sea animal that can be eaten. Okay, a mussel is basically a sea animal, kind of a shellfish. Okay, this muscle we all know it's a part of a body, and this muscle is basically a sea animal. Example, you can also try beef heart, mussel, chicken, liver prawn, and the like. Okay, and likewise. Next word is none. We all know what is the meaning of these both terms. Okay, none matlab N-O-N-E means no one. Easy. And this none also we all know. This none is basically a member of religious community of women. Okay, generally in Christians. Example देख लेते हैं. If you have any problem in this part, I don't think you will be having any problem within this two words. They're very easy. First none is I wish I could offer you some cake, but there is none left. Means there is nothing left. And the other nun, N-U-N wali Georgian, later marries and Eliza becomes a nun. Okay? Nun means a member of religious community of women from Christians. Next we have is or. Or. Okay? There are two types of or. O-A-R and O-R. Just O-R. First we are talking about O-A-R. So this basically OAR is basically a long pole that is flat and wide at the end, and that you use for moving a small boat through water. So we all know what a oar is. Basically हिंदी में अगर मैं बताऊं, ओर बेसिकली एक लंबी पाइप है, तो जिससे हम लोग जहाज चलाते हैं, बोट चलाते हैं. ठीक है, बोट चलाने वाली जो पाइप होती है उसको हम लोग ओर बोलते हैं. Okay, these are two. They are basically a long pole that is used to move a boat. We have seen this kind of tool in a boat, right? This is basically a kind of pole which is used to move a boat, by which we sideway the water. Okay, by which a boat actually moves. And this or is basically denotes option. Okay, talking about the first OAR, that is, we took one oar each and rowed quickly to the shore. Second or means it can be black, white, or grey. That means here it's giving you an option. Okay. Next we have is overdue. First overdue is OVERDO. So this overdue means to use or do too much of something. To do something repeatedly or to do something too much of it. Okay. कोई चीज कुछ ज्यादा ही कर देना. हिंदी में अगर बोले इसको क्या बोलेंगे? कोई चीज को कुछ ज्यादा ही कर देना. To do something too much of it. Example, don't overdo the salt in the food. Matlab, don't put the salt over and above the required quantity in the food. Okay, don't put too much of salt in the food. Overdo means too much. Second overdue is overdue. So this basically due means late in arriving or happening, late in arriving or late in happening. Example, her baby is 2 weeks overdue. That means her baby is 2 weeks late. This overdue means late. And this overdue means too much. Okay, next we have is pale. Next word we have is pale. First pale is PAIL. This pail means a bucket. Simple, a pail is a bucket. Example, they have filled their pail and container and started the return journey. Pail, that is a bucket. They have filled their bucket and a container and started with the return journey. Second pail is PALE. So this pail is basically a very light in color, often due to illness or fear. ठीक है, ये पेल क्या होता है कि इट इज बेसिकली वेरी लाइट इन कलर व्हेन योर स्किन टर्न्स वेरी लाइट इन कलर. फॉर एग्जांपल बोलते हैं नहीं कि इसको फीवर है, ही हैज टर्न पेल, मतलब इसका रंग उड़ा हुआ है. पेल का मतलब क्या होता है, रंग उड़ना. एग्जाम्पल, ही लुक्ड वेरी पेल एंड ड्रॉन. ओके, जनरली पेल कब बोलते हैं हम लोग, जब कोई ना बीमार होता है. व्हेन डू वी यूज द वर्ड पेल? ऑफन ड्यू टू इलनेस और फियर. नेक्स्ट इज पेन. Next word is pain. First pain is PAIN. Everybody knows this particular pain. The pale basically means this pale is basically very light in color. Talking about anything that is very light in color, something that is faded. Okay, something that is faded. Often means kabhi kabhi. Often means sometimes. Sometimes due to illness or fear. When a person's face becomes faded means out of fear or illness. Okay. Next we have is pain. PAIN. We all know what kind of pain this is. Unpleasant feeling in the body when the body part hurts. Okay, easy. Next pain is PANE. So this pain is basically a glass in a window. This pain is PANE is a glass in a window. Don't we say a window pane? That is a piece of glass in the window. For example, if this is your window, this is a piece of glass and this will be a pane. This will be another pane. Pieces of glass in a window. Example, Omite peers through the pane, shakes her head and steps back. Okay? Next word is peer or pair. Next word is pair. First pair is PAIR. We all know this kind of pair. This pair means two things of the same type that are used together. A pair of shoes. ठीक है, इसको क्या बोलते हैं हिंदी में? जोड़ा बोलते हैं. जोड़ा मतलब जूते का जोड़ा या सॉक्स का जोड़ा. इंग्लिश में क्या बोलेंगे? A pair of shoes. Two things of the same type that are used together. Pair always is used together. Example, she felt as if every pair of eyes in the room was on her. Pair of eyes, because there are two things doing the same type of work and used together. So the example for pain was a little difficult, no problem. You just understand that pain means a window pane, a piece of glass of a window. Okay? The example is just to make you clear what that pain actually means. Okay? Next pair is PEAR. PEAR. This is basically a fruit. Okay? इसको हिंदी में बोलते हैं नाशपाती. इस पे क्या बोलते हैं हिंदी में? नाशपाती बोलते हैं. This pear is basically a fruit. This pear smells nice. Okay? This pear is a fruit. A kind of fruit. Next is peak. Next word is peak. First peak that we see is PEAK. So this peak, PEAK, means the point at which something is highest, best or strongest. Okay? For example, the peak of a mountain. A peak of a mountain. So this is the highest point. That's why it is called peak. What is the definition? The point at which something is the highest. Mountain is the highest at peak. Okay? Something that is best or something that is strongest, etc. Okay? Something, peak means something at which something is highest, best or strongest. Example, sales this month have reached a new peak. That means sales this month have reached a new height. पीक मतलब क्या होता है? ऊंचाई. पीक को हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं हम लोग? ऊंचाई. ऊंचाई ये सबसे ऊंचाई किसी चीज की भी हो सकती है. हाइट वाइज हो सकती है, किसी क्वालिटी वाइज हो सकती है, स्ट्रेंथ वाइज हो सकती है, किसी की ताकत के बराबर हो सकती है. ओके, उसको क्या बोलते हैं? पीक बोलते हैं. हमारा दूसरा पीक क्या आता है? PEEK. दिस पीक इज बेसिकली टू लुक एट समथिंग क्विकली एंड सीक्रेटली. और जो चीज़ आपको समथिंग दैट इज नॉट अलाउड. ओके, वी पीक्ड इनटू द नोटबुक ड्यूरिंग द टेस्ट. हिंदी में बोलेंगे कि हम लोगों ने चीटिंग करते टाइम नोटबुक में पीक किया. पीक मतलब क्या होता है? नकल. ठीक है, किसी चीज़ को चुपचाप देखना बिना किसी को बताए. To look at something quickly and secretly which is not allowed. Example, shut your eyes and don't peek. मतलब do not open your eyes then. Next word that we come across is pedal. First pedal is PEDAL. PEDAL. This pedal is basically a part of a bicycle that you push with your foot to move. Okay? साइकिल का वो पार्ट जिससे आप साइकिल चलाते हो. पहिए पहिए का वो पार्ट जिससे आप साइकिल का वो पार्ट जिससे आप पहिए चलते हैं आपके. इसको पेडल बोलते हैं. ओके, आई एम टू बैड एट ड्राइंग. इफ दिस इज अ साइकिल, okay, this is your pedal. Pedal is a part of bicycle that you push with your foot to move. We all know what a pedal is. ठीक है, पेडल वो पार्ट होता है साइकिल का जिसको हम लोग मार के साइकिल चलती है हमारी. एग्जाम्पल, शी पुट हर फुट डाउन ऑन द एक्सिलरेटर पेडल. ओके, सेकेंड पेडल इज PEDDLE. तो हम लोग इसका मतलब समझते हैं. लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस पेडल. This pedal means to go from one place to another to sell something. Okay. For example, I was pedaling to sell something. I was pedaling on the streets. That means I was going from one place to another to sell something. किसी चीज़ को बेचने के लिए जब आप जगह जगह जाते हो, उसको हम लोग इंग्लिश में क्या बोलते हैं? पेडल बोलते हैं, पेडलिंग बोलते हैं. एग्जाम्पल, फार्मर्स कम टू सियोल टू पेडल राइस. मतलब फार्मर्स सियोल जाते हैं जगह जगह अपना चावल बेचने के लिए. नेक्स्ट वर्ड हमारे पास आता है प्लेन. पहला प्लेन आता है PLANE. दिस प्लेन वी ऑल नो व्हाट दिस काइंड ऑफ प्लेन इज. इट्स अ व्हीकल दैट कैन फ्लाई थ्रू एयर. बेसिकली एन एयरप्लेन, एरोप्लेन. ओके, शी स्लेप्ट ऑन द प्लेन. इजी. नेक्स्ट प्लेन देखते हैं PLAIN. Guys, please remember the spellings are the only thing that can differentiate between two words. Okay, these are altogether same sounding words. और इनकी मीनिंग अलग रहती है और स्पेलिंग अलग रहती है. ठीक है, तो आपको मीनिंग कैसे पता चलेगी? इनकी स्पेलिंग देखकर. जब तक स्पेलिंग को डिफ्रेंशिएट नहीं कर पाएंगे, यू कैन नॉट ascertain the meaning of this particular term. Second plane is PLAIN. This means easy to see. Okay, plain means easy to see. The advantages were plain to see. That means the advantages were easy to see. Next we have is principle. I know maximum people get confused between which principle are we talking about. Principle के सही spelling क्या होती है. तो टुडे आज आपकी ये पर्टिकुलर दिक्कत खत्म हो जाएगी. प्रिंसिपल की सही स्पेलिंग और कौन सा प्रिंसिपल कहाँ पे यूज होता है उसको आपको पता चल जाएगा. Coming on to our very important term which we often confuse, that is principle. What is the correct spelling of principle? The first principle that we are talking about is principal. PAL. Okay, this principle basically means something that is most important or main. Okay, this is the principal work. That is, this is the most important work. This is the main work. Example, his principal reason for making the journey was to visit his family. His main reason or his most important reason to make for making the journey was to visit his family. Okay, इस प्रिंसिपल का मतलब होता है कोई चीज़ जो बहुत ज़रूरी होती है या फिर कोई चीज़ जो बहुत ही मेन होती है, मुद्दे वाली बात. सेकेंड प्रिंसिपल क्या आता है हमारा? PRINCIPLE. ठीक है, इस प्रिंसिपल के बारे में देखते हैं. ये प्रिंसिपल हमारे स्कूल की प्रिंसिपल होती है. ठीक है, जो बेसिक लॉ बनाती है. हम लोग जब प्रिंसिपल की बात करते हैं, स्कूल की प्रिंसिपल की बात करते हैं, तो हम लोग इस प्रिंसिपल की बात करते हैं. ठीक है, इस प्रिंसिपल का मतलब क्या होता है? अ बेसिक जनरल लॉ. ओके, एग्जाम्पल, द जनरल प्रिंसिपल इज दैट एजुकेशन शुड बी अवेलेबल टू ऑल चिल्ड्रन अप टू द एज ऑफ 16. Okay, this principle is basically something that is important or something that is main. This principle denotes a general rule, a general law, something that is common. Okay, next we have is rain. Next word is rain. पहला rain हम सबको पता है. We all know the first kind of rain, RAIN, means water, means rainfall, water drops that falls from the sky. Okay, easy. There will be heavy rain in most part of the country. सेकेंड रेन, जो मेन रेन आता है इसमें हम लोग को स्पेलिंग में दिक्कत आती है, REIGN. सो व्हाट डज दिस रेन मीन्स? दिस रेन मीन्स टू पोजेस और एक्सरसाइज सोवरेन पावर. दिस रेन बेसिकली मीन्स टू रूल. इन easy words it means to rule. Okay, easy. Example, the higher synthesis, a higher synthesis, one ushering in a new reign of peace and harmony under a benign and ever just science. So this is the principle we call it in a school. Okay, the principle in a school is this principle, PLE वाली principle. हम लोग के जो स्कूल में principle होती है वो PLE वाली principle होती है. The principal in a school that we call a principal, right? The spelling, correct spelling is PRINCIPLE. Next word is ring. Next word we come across is ring. First ring is, we all know what kind of ring it is, RING. This is a piece of jewelry worn in a finger. Okay, first ring is a piece of jewelry worn in a ringer. Second ring, explaining sir. Second ring is WRING. So this ring, WRING, basically means compress in order to extract. Okay, this ring means compress in order to extract. Compress मतलब क्या होता है? किसी चीज को दबाना या निचोड़ना या ट्विस्ट करना. Compress means to squeeze something or to press something or to twist something in order to extract something. Something can be liquid. Okay, for example, I squeeze the lemon to extract lemon juice. Ring means to squeeze the lemon in order to extract lemon juice. Example, they were trying to wring additional funds from the government. That means they were trying to extract additional funds from the government. Okay, रेन बताना है. रेन का मतलब क्या होता है? टू रूल. दिस रेन मीन्स टू रूल. कहीं पे रूल करना, कहीं पे अपनी सत्ता चलाना. हिंदी में बोलेंगे कहीं पे अपनी सत्ता चलाना। इंग्लिश क्या होगा इसका? टू रूल। In a difficult language, if I want to explain, I will explain it as to possess or exercise sovereign power. Sovereign power is nothing but just rule. Okay? This particular sentence is a complex sentence. Making it easy for you to just write it in two words. Reign means to rule. Easy शब्द में बताऊं तो reign का मतलब होता है राज करना, सत्ता चलाना, to rule. Okay? Don't go on this particular advanced या फिर complex sentence. Okay? अब समझ में आया? Is it clear now? Great. Guys, please keep on sharing this video. Please like this video. I have classes every evening 4 to 5 and 8 to 9. And I take special classes on the Unacademy Learning application at 1 p.m. Okay. Next our word is road. Next word is road. First road is R-O-D-E. R-O-D-E. So basically this road comes from the word ride. ठीक है? हम सबको पता है कि राइड का मतलब क्या होता है? We all know the meaning of ride. Okay? To sit on a vehicle, horse to and control it. Okay? I ride a car. ठीक है? That means I sit on this particular car and control it. I have the efficiency of sitting on a car and controlling it. We all know the meaning of ride. The road is basically the past tense of ride. Okay? Example, he rode away across the marshes. Rode basically means it is the past tense of ride and we all know what ride means. Ride मतलब किसी चीज पे चलना. Okay? Second road, we all know what kind of a road are we talking about? ROAD. हिंदी में बोलते हैं सड़क. ठीक है? और इंग्लिश में क्या होगा? This road is a concrete path. I don't think I need to explain this particular road. It's easy, right? So basically, I'm taking up these easy words to tell you the meaning of the other one, not this one. We all know the meaning of this one, but we need to be clear about the meaning of these, for say, difficult, similar meaning, similar spelling words with a different meaning. Next, we come on is the role. Okay, there are two kinds of role, ROLE and ROLL. Coming on to our first role, that is ROLE. This role basically means the position or function of somebody or something in a particular situation. For example, I say that I got a role of Jessica in the play. Okay? मतलब मुझे वो किरदार मिला. रोल का मतलब हिंदी में होता है किरदार. ठीक है? मुझे वो कैरेक्टर प्ले करने का किरदार मिला. I played the role of Jessica. Okay? Role means a position or a function of somebody or something in a particular situation. What role do you play in your parents' life? Getting the point of role now. This role means what position are you in? This role is basically position. Your position. This role, we all know this kind of role. मतलब किसी चीज को लपेटना. ठीक है? किसी चीज को रोल करना. किसी चीज को to move by turning over and over. Okay? To move by turning over and over. Next word we come across is rose. Next word is rose. First rose is ROUSE. ROUSE. This rose means to inspire or to stir up or to call. Okay? This rose means to inspire. किसी को इंस्पायर करना. मतलब किसी के लिए एक अच्छी छवि बनाना. Stir up. Okay? या call करना. Example, we don't want to rouse any suspicion. That means we don't want to inspire or we don't want to call any suspicion. Rose basically came from the word rise. Okay? We all know the meaning of rise. Rise matlab ugna. Rise means to come up, to grow. Okay. Second rose, we all know what kind of a rose we are talking about. ROWS. I don't think I need to explain. This rose means an argument or a quarrel or a fight. This row also means जो line में हम लोग खड़े होते हैं, to stand in a line. This row also means to stand in a line. Now you see, same spelling words, same pronunciation words, but different meaning. This row also means standing in a line. Over here, this row means an argument or a small fight. Okay, example, there were always rows when my dad got home. Matlab, there were always little fights when my dad got home. Next word is rang. Next word we come across is rang. So first rang is RUNG. This rang is basically the past tense of ring. Okay, and we all know what ring means. Okay, we all know what ring means. Ring means a sound on a bell or bells. Okay, my phone is ringing. That means my phone is making certain noises so that I get aware of about it. Okay, we all know what a ring means. Example, the bells of the churches were rung as they passed. Okay, second rung is WRUNG. WRUNG means to twist something to extract something. So this rung is basically means the same thing that we studied earlier. This rung means to twist something in order to extract something. For example, I wrung the lemon. That means I squeezed the lemon, I twisted the lemon in order to extract lemon juice. Okay, रंग मीन्स निचोड़ना या फिर मोड़ना, इस तरह से मोड़ना कि कोई चीज़ आपको उसमें से निकल पाए. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, मैंने नींबू निचोड़ा ताकि उसमें से मुझे नींबू का रस मिल पाए. रंग मीन्स to twist something to extract a liquid or something or anything from it. Example, Sally wrung out the socks and hung them on towel rack. मतलब Sally wrung out means she twisted the socks. Next word is sauce. Next word is source. First sauce is SOUCE. We all know this kind of sauce. The tomato ketchup sauce, mayonnaise sauce, all these kind of sauce. These are basically a type of food, a liquid or a semi-liquid substance served with food to add flavor. Okay. Example: stir in fish sauce, coconut milk, sugar, and lime juice, and bring to the simmer. Okay. We all know this kind of sauce. Second sauce is Second source is SOURCE. We also say it as source. Okay, this source basically means a place uh, from which a something originates or can be obtained. Okay, a place from which something originates or something can be obtained. Okay, what is the source of your income? That means where is your income coming from? Source मतलब तुम्हारा वहाँ का origin कहाँ से होता है. ठीक है, तुम्हारी इनकम कहाँ से आ रही है. सोर्स मीन्स जगह. तुम्हारी इनकम कहाँ से आ रही है, व्हाट इज द सोर्स ऑफ योर इनकम. एग्जाम्पल, beans are a very good source of protein. That means beans give you protein. They obtain, you can obtain protein from beans. They originate protein in them. Twist means to move a certain thing in such a situation, in such a way. Twist means to move something in such a way that you can extract things out of it. For example, I twisted the lemon to extract lemon juice. Getting a point? Twist means to actually move in such a movement, to make such a movement which can extract you something. Twist can also mean to curl something or to rotate something. Next we have is skull. Next word is skull. First skull is SCULL. SCULL. This is basically a pair of small oars used by a single rowers. Okay. Oars. We just read about oars. What are oars? These are basically pipes which help us in the movement of boat. O- Oars are basically pipes which help us in the movement of boat. We must have seen this kind of pipe accompanied with a boat, right? Skull is basically a pair of small oars, pair of small pipes used for a single rower. Rower means a person who rows the boat, a person who actually moves the boat. Example, you didn't scull too badly today. Okay. Second skull, we all know what skull means. SKULL. I don't think I need to explain that. It is basically a bone enclosing brain. Okay, this is the skull. Example, her skull was crammed with too many thoughts. Guys, please like this video and please share this with your friends also. And please subscribe to my channel, to the Wi-Fi study channel, and please follow me on the Unacademy learning application. The link to my profile is given in the description box. Okay, I take classes every evening 4 to 5 p.m. and 8 to 9 p.m. I also take classes on the Unacademy learning application, special classes from 1 to 2 p.m. Next word is side. Next word is side. First side is SIDE. This side means a position on either left or right of an object. Okay, this side क्या होता है? We all know side क्या होता है? Side मतलब एक object के left या right की जगह. ठीक है? We all know this side. I don't think I need to explain this. Example, they crossed from one side of London to the other. Okay. Next side, coming on to the next side, SIGHED, which means emit a long, deep, audible breath expressing sadness, relief, or tiredness. Okay. Side means emitting, that means saying or making a noise. Emit means to make a noise, to release something. Emit means to release something. A long, a deep, audible breath. Audible means something that you can hear. Emit means to release something. Audible means something that you can hear. Okay? To release a long, deep, audible, a sound that you can hear, breath expressing sadness, relief, or tiredness. Example, he sighed deeply at the thought. Okay? Next word is slay. Next word is slay. SLAY. Coming on to the first slay, that is SLAY, which means greatly impress or amuse. Okay? When you are greatly impressed by something. जब आप किसी चीज से बहुत ज़्यादा impress हो जाते हो. We all know the meaning of impress, right? When something attracts us, something impresses us. Example, those old movies still slay me. That means these old movies still impress me. I'm still very happy to see them. सेकेंड्स ले आता है SLEIGH. SLEIGH. This sleigh basically is a sledge. Sledge is a vehicle. It is a kind of vehicle drawn by horses, especially one used for passengers. Okay? Sleigh. We must have heard this particular word Christmas time पे. Okay? Christmas stories में हम लोगों ने ये sleigh बहुत सुना हुआ है. Right? Example, alternatives to skiing include a leisure pool, curling and skating on the nearby lake, indoor tennis and sleigh rides. Okay? Sleigh is basically a sledge. Sledge is a kind of vehicle. It's a kind of wooden vehicle which is drawn by either horses or dogs, basically huskies, or any animal used for carrying passengers. नेक्स्ट हम लोग का वर्ड आता है सोर. पहला सोर है SOAR. SOAR. This soar means to fly or rise high in the sky. ठीक है? SOAR means to rise or to fly high in the air. Example, she watched the dove soar above the chestnut tree. This soar means उड़ना, ऊंचा उड़ना, हवा में ऊंचा उड़ना. This soar means हवा में ऊंचा उड़ना. Example, she watched the dove soar, मतलब उसने dove is a kind of a bird. Okay, dove is a kind of a bird. She watched the dove soar, मतलब उसने dove को ऊंचा उड़ते हुए देखा above the chestnut tree. सेकेंड सोर इज SORE. इसको हिंदी में बोलते हैं खराश. ठीक है, खराश या समथिंग एनीथिंग दैट इज पेनफुल और एकिंग. ठीक है, समथिंग दैट इज रफ, समथिंग दैट इज पेनफुल और एकिंग. एग्जाम्पल, आई हैड अ सोर थ्रोट एंड एकिंग लिम्स. So sleigh is basically a vehicle. Okay, this sleigh is basically a vehicle. We must have seen in these Christmas movies, especially in Christmas movies, these sleigh are basically used in a very snowfall area. Okay, snowfall in the mountains which have extreme snowfall. Sleigh is basically a vehicle used in the mountains which has extreme snowfall, and these sleigh are basically moved by, it's a kind of a cart. Okay, these sleigh are basically a kind of a cart which are moved by horses or foxes or dogs. Okay, and they are used for carrying passengers or luggage. These are kind of a cart. You can actually Google the image for sleigh and you will get to know what sleigh are we talking about. Aching means paining. Ache means pain, hurt. ACHING means something that is paining. Okay. Next is soul. Next word is soul. We have seen many people confused between the two soul. दोनों सोल में बहुत ज़्यादा कंफ्यूजन होती है कौन सा सोल कहाँ पे यूज होता है. ठीक है, लेट्स क्लियर दिस पर्टिकुलर डाउट टुडे. आज इस क्वेश्चन को क्लियर कर देते हैं. पहला सोल आता है SOLE. ठीक है, SOLE. इसके दो मतलब होते हैं. इट हैज टू मीनिंग्स. फर्स्ट मीनिंग इज वन एंड ओनली. सोल मीन्स वन एंड ओनली. Okay. Second meaning to soul means sole of a shoe, the base of shoe. Okay. शू के बेस को सोल बोलते हैं. ठीक है, सोल के दो मीनिंग होते हैं. एक जो होता है वन एंड ओनली, दूसरा मीनिंग होता है जूते का बेस. ठीक है, जूते का जो बेस होता है उसको भी हम लोग सोल बोलते हैं. सोल हैज टू मीनिंग्स. फर्स्ट मीनिंग इज वन एंड ओनली एंड द सेकेंड मीनिंग इज बेस ऑफ अ शू. ओके, सोल शू बोलते नहीं है, शू सोल, शू सोल. Second, for example, Griffiths. Griffiths is the sole survivor of the crash. Means Griffith is the only survivor. Sole means only survivor of the crash. Second soul is SOUL. This basically soul means in Hindi आत्मा को बोलते हैं. ठीक है, आत्मा को, इस सोल क्या बोलते हैं हिंदी में, आत्मा को बोलते हैं. In English it means person's moral or emotional nature. Person's moral or emotional nature. Example, he is really quite a sensitive soul. मतलब he's a quite really sensitive person. That is defining his emotional characteristic. Next word we have is sort. Next word is sort. First sort is SORT. This sort means manner or way. This sort means a manner or a way. Okay. तरीका, इस sort को हिंदी में बोलते हैं तरीका बोलते हैं. Example, he wondered if Rosa was in some sort of trouble. उसने सोचा शायद कहीं रोजा किसी ट्रबल में ना हो, किसी तरीके की ट्रबल में ना हो. Okay. Second sort is SOUGHT. This sort is basically the past tense of seek. What is the meaning of seek? Seek means to find something. Seek means attempt to find. when you want to find something, जब आप कुछ ढूंढने की कोशिश करते हो. Example, he sought revenge against Sarkov for separating him from his wife and son. Okay, he was trying to find revenge, attempt to find. Sought means attempt to find. He was trying to find revenge. Next word is state. Next word is state. First is STAID. 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 This state basically means something that is serious or boring or unadventurous. Okay. STAID is basically a state which means कोई चीज़ जो बहुत serious होती है, boring और unadventurous, जिसमें कोई मज़ा नहीं होता, जिसको आपको करने में या फिर सुनने में कोई मज़ा नहीं आता, कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं होता. Example, the museum is trying to get rid of its staid image. That means the museum is trying to get rid of its boring images. Okay. Next state, we all know what this state means. STAYED मतलब रुकना. हिंदी में बोलते हैं रुकना. Means to stay. Stayed is the past tense of stay. That means to remain at a place, at the same place. Okay, stayed means to remain at the same place. For example, she stayed at home while the children were young. मतलब वो घर पे ही रुकी रही जब तक बच्चे छोटे थे. Next word we come across is stock. Next word is stock. First stock is STALK. STALK, which means main stem of a plant. Which is main stem of a plant. Okay. Example, he ate the apple, stalk and all. That means उसने एप्पल भी खाया और उसकी जो टहनी थी, जो उसकी लड़ी थी, वो भी खाई. मेन स्टेम जो होता है प्लांट का, उसको हम लोग हिंदी में, सॉरी, उसको हम लोग इंग्लिश में स्टॉक बोलते हैं. द मेन स्टेम ऑफ अ प्लांट, वी कॉल इट एज स्टॉक. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ दिस इज योर एप्पल, this over here, this thing, this is called as stock. Okay. Next stock is STORK. STORK. This stock means a very legged wading bird. This stock is basically a bird. This stalk is basically stem of a plant, and this stalk STORK is basically a long legged wading bird. Example, we always used to say the we always used to say the guys on the ridge were lucky, the stock bought their babies. Next we have is stare. First stare is STARE. STARE. इसका मतलब क्या होता है? दिस मीन्स अ लॉन्ग फिक्स्ड वेकेंट लुक. इसको हिंदी में बोलते हैं घूरना. स्टेयर मीन्स टू लुक एट समथिंग कंटिन्यूअसली. स्टेयर मीन्स टू लुक एट समथिंग कंटिन्यूअसली. हिंदी में बोलते हैं घूरना. एग्जाम्पल, इट्स नॉट पोलाइट टू स्टेयर. यू नो. सेकेंड स्टेयर, वी ऑल नो दिस काइंड ऑफ स्टेयर. इसको हम लोग हिंदी में जीना बोलते हैं, सीढ़ियाँ. राइट. इसको एक्सप्लेन करने की जरूरत तो नहीं है. Stork is an animal. Just understand, it is an bird. ठीक है. Stork is a bird. Just understand this. And this stalk means main stem of a plant. Okay. Next word is stationary. This particular word also attracts a lot of confusion. इस वर्ड में भी बहुत सारी कंफ्यूजन होती है. कौन सा स्टेशनरी सही होता है, किस स्टेशनरी पे कौन सी स्पेलिंग यूज होती है, ई लगना चाहिए कि ए लगना चाहिए, वेदर ए शुड बी यूज और ई शुड बी यूज. ये बहुत बड़ी कंफ्यूजन रहती है सबको. So let me clear this particular doubt also in today's lecture. Stationary, that is STATIONARY. Coming on to the stationery which has A in it. Okay. This particular stationery which has A in it means not moving. For example, the person is standing stationary. Okay. Means the person is not moving. Example, it is called a sinker because it sinks beneath you when you are stationary. मतलब when you are not moving. when you're standing still, when जब आप कोई भी हिल डुल नहीं रहे होते हो. Next stationery which has E in it. The stationery that has E in it, which means, yes, we all know the stationery. The stationery means something that we used while writing or other office material, like our pen, paper, pencil, or our sharpener, color box, our notebooks. These all are stationery products, something that we use to write, read. Okay, example, you could say the same for luggage and stationery. Okay, so E, the stationery which has E, is the stationery we use to write or take down notes on. The second stationery which has A in it means not moving, standing still. Next word is steal. First steal is STAL. STAL. इसको हम लोग हिंदी में बोलते हैं चोरी करना. This steal means to take anything without permission. We all know steal, what steal means. This steal means to take something without permission. Example, inventors know that someone is always going to try to steal their designs. Okay, to take something without permission. Chori karna, to steal something. Second steal we all know, STEEL. It is basically steal क्या होता है? A hard, strong grey alloy of iron with carbon and other elements. Okay, it is kind of an iron. This steel is kind of an iron. Example, Sheffield is a major steel town. Stare. This stare means to look at something continuously. Okay, this stare means to look at something continuously. To look at something continuously. A long, fixed, vacant look. That means without blinking, I'm just looking at something. Okay? That means I'm staring at that particular thing. Second stare is something that elevates from one floor to another. Okay? It's steps. We all know, na? We all know the meaning of stair, I guess. This stair is something leading from one floor of building to another. Take these stairs. That means जीने ले लो. वो क्या बोलते हैं उसको हिंदी में? Right. Okay. So I guess we have done our lecture for today also. Please guys, please hit the bell icon for notification. Please subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to like this video. And please use the code GARGEE, GARGEE, to get 10% discount on your Unacademy Plus subscription. Okay. So we'll meet today again at 8 p.m. I take classes every evening 4 to 5 and 8 to 9. I also take classes on Unacademy learning application from 1 to 2 p.m. Okay. Please go and follow me on my application on my learning application. The link is given in the description box. प्लीज़ मुझे अनअकैडमी लर्निंग एप्लीकेशन में फॉलो कर लीजिए. मेरी प्रोफाइल की लिंक आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में मिल जाएगी. ओके. Okay, goodbye. Have a great